Wonder, wonder, wonder.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Knowledge Black, and I'm the official interviewer for the artist discussion, brought to you by New Jack City. Hashtag the Chuck, support the Chuck. Tap in. Gang, gang.
Can we? Can we vibe? Can we smoke? Can we chill?
Ow, it's your girl Blackberry, aka Brenda's baby, a downtown baby, and y'all already know what it is. Tapping in with New Jack City, that hashtag the Chuck, support the Chuck. I'm here to let my community know that we ain't going nowhere, baby. Ew. All right, I'm done.
And I don't even gotta floss, I got the juice. Yeah, the berry is swisher sweet and the cherry is super sweet. Yeah, you don't know nothing about me, I got the juice.
Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Knowledge Black, is Geechee Gang, and I'm here with the artist discussion, brought to you by New Jack City, and the Chuck supports the Chuck. And I'm also here with Miss Blackberry.
Ew, how y'all doing? Ew.
Oh, so happy to be here.
Happy to see you. Yes, share the love.
Always love, always positivity, always light.
Yes, y'all know Blackberry coming live because I'm a downtown baby,
All
aka
day,
Brenda's
all day.
baby.
Shout out Charleston.
Yes, y'all know I love my city, so I'm gonna put it on regardless. And
So like I said, artist discussion. Please tell us exactly what the artist discussion is about.
so the artist discussion originally started off with me trying to have a discussion with my community as an artist. And I see so many artists, we're in the same circles, we do the same shows, so I thought it would be a good idea to, branch out and get all of the artists involved. So the artist discussion is basically all of us artists having a discussion with our community, Black-owned businesses, the mom and pop stores, whatever it is, community centers, women outreach programs, whatever it is just us artists. It's simply saying that we are here for the community and we would love the community to be here with us. It's time for us to reach out and network and, show the community that we're not just here to stand in front of the mic. The mic is a platform, but we have a bigger voice behind it. So basically, the artist discussion is artists having the discussion with their community.
Letting y'all know a different side.
Exactly, yes.
Because everybody that know me, know I. There's the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
45 times.
Right.
You get a backstory about it, and it's a whole thing. That's what
Right.
we're going to discuss, because it's an artist discussion. Like an artist show that discussing things.
I think it really came from with me. I talk to a lot of people and they listen to my music, right? And then they listen to my music and they're like, well, Barry, you always talk about love. You always got a positive attitude, but your music kind of like hardcore.
I hear your
I'm a
music
little
everywhere.
lady. I get a little, But, it's hardcore because it's a message in the music. If you listen to the words, you will put together the pieces, the story of Blackberry. So I feel like if my music isn't moving people enough to where they understand where I'm coming from, then it's time for me to speak out. So that when they hear the music and they see Blackberry, they put it together and it all makes sense. The music is hardcore because, I'm a little hardcore too, but that don't mean I can't come in love. So, this was another way for me to open up an avenue for them to see the artists in a different light, outside of the stage, outside of the music, because that's a lot of hard work. You gotta, kind of be an animal in that music world because you gotta make sure you're doing things right, but that's not all of we are as an artist. We have an other side to us too, the side that, the world don't get to see. They just get to see that 15 minutes of us on the stage getting crunk or, getting lit or however your music, moves the crowd. That's all y'all see, but y'all don't see this side of us. So I thought it would be a great idea for us artists to have the discussion. Don't you think?
It's about time.
It's about time,
And speaking of the shows and the music that we do, Brenda's baby.
Yes.
Okay, so Brenda's baby, the term is usually synonymous with Tupac Shakur,
yes.
but it holds a different meaning for you. Tell us about the project.
So Brenda's baby, it holds a different meaning for me because first of all, I'm a 90s baby. I'm a big Tupac fan, as you can see. But my mother's real name is Brenda Brown. That's my mom's real name, and I'm a 90s baby. So, the story just, it all came together for Blackberry. When you little and you listening to music and some music resonate with you, you never know why. Tupac always resonated with me, but that's why it resonated with me, because that was my era. You get what I'm saying? Tupac died in what, 1996, 1997?
7, yeah.
You know, I was like 7 years old. So Brenda's Baby came out in what, 1996? Brenda's Baby, that actual song was about this girl who got pregnant by her cousin and he killed himself. So, you know, it was a tragic story. And then back in the 90s, you had a lot of girls that went missing. That was what Tupac's movement was about. That's what he was fighting for, what he was talking about. What his mom, Afeni Shakur, that's her name if I'm saying it right, what she was fighting for. She was also part of the Black Panther movement, you know. So Brenda's Baby for me was me starting the story of Blackberry. If I'm going to tell my story, I got to start from the beginning. And I'm Brenda's baby. You know, my mother had 4 children. I'm the baby of 4 children. So Brenda's Baby. You learned a little new fact about Blackberry today. You know, it's not just a gimmick. You know, it's a full circle. It's a
Coming
message
from real life,
You
standing
know,
for real
it's a
things.
message to everything that I speak on, whether it's in my music, whether whatever it is that I'm doing. It's always a message to what I'm doing, and everybody know Blackberry speak on facts.
Out of all the projects that you've been a part of, what's the one thing that really stands out? Because you are a mother and you know you have a daughter, a beautiful daughter, you know, that's doing big things also out here. Like out of all your projects, what are some that you was like, you know what, my daughter is seeing another black woman is really going to,
It's really gonna,
you know, resonate
with her.
Like, yeah.
I think for me, Juice. I have a song on my album called Juice. And it was my first time doing a song where I did both. I did a little bit of rapping, I did a little bit of singing. You know, I have fun with it. I wasn't too serious, I wasn't too soft. You know, so for me, I think that would resonate with my daughter because she's at that age. You know, I was a tomboy, so, you know, I was out on the corner with the dudes, you feel me? But my daughter, she in Bath and Body Works ordering lip gloss. Like, she not on that. So I think Juice for me, it resonated with her a lot. That was one of the songs that stuck out. In my opinion, that I think would stick out with her would be Juice. You know, I'm making moves like a boss, got the juice, and I don't even got a floss. You know, she's just at that age where she's finding herself. You know, teenage girls, they don't necessarily always feel comfortable in their own skin. So me being able to put that feminine side onto it, I think that will resonate more with versus all my other songs. They resonate more with my boys. I can be honest and say that as an artist, you know. Some of my music is hardcore and some of it's not, but that's the story of Blackberry. If I'm going to tell a story, I got to tell it right. And, you know, it ain't all rainbows and unicorns over here with Barry. You feel me?
Story to tell.
I got a story to tell, yeah.
Beautifully. And if you could, because girls nowadays in this generation, the examples that they have on TV and movies and music makes them feel like they have to, you know, fit a certain mold, a certain image, and they may have this extreme beautiful talent that they're afraid to express because they feel like they don't fit the mold. So you being an artist, a person of color, what advice would you give to them about pursuing and what they should be aware of, maybe from your experience?
I feel like any woman, whether you're black, white, Chinese, pink, purple, green, I don't care who you are. I feel like whatever it is that you want to do in life, you gotta believe it. And when I say you gotta believe it, I don't even like that word, believe it. You know what? I'm gonna rechange that. You gotta trust it. You have to trust it when no one else trusts it. Trust that your skin is worthy of love. Trust that when you look in the mirror, you're looking at a God. You're looking at a queen. You're looking at a king. Whatever you prescribe to, whatever makes you feel comfortable, you gotta trust and know it when nobody else does. That would be my advice to give to every little girl out there, whether you black, blue, purple, pink, yellow, green, old, young, I don't care what it is. Trust in you. Trust in your intuition and trust in yourself. Ew, thank you. Thank you. You know.
I want to say thank you for allowing me to share this experience with you. You know, when you reached out to me about doing it, I was a little nervous, but I'm glad I did it.
I'm glad you
I got
accepted
to see another side of you and have this artist discussion.
Yes, and that is the whole overall goal, people, is seeing these artists to a different light, because a lot of us, we do music and it doesn't reflect who we are as people. It just reflects the story that we're trying to tell or what we came from. You know, some of these artists, when they come out here, their music is this way, and when they get to a certain level, their music is a different way. That's because their lifestyle has changed. So the reflection of that is their music is going to change.
We're evolving every day.
We're evolving every day. So if you get to see the artist in the beginning stages, it makes it so much beautiful for when they get there. So I thank you for wanting to be a part of it. I appreciate the world for giving us your time and really show these artists some love. And artists, get in your community and have the discussion. Tap in.
Don't be afraid to go inside the restaurant by the corner store. They might got some
you.
good chicken.
Okay.
Get you some good food.
Get you some good food. All right. Moving on up to the east side. We finally. I'm just playing. We out, y'all.
Can we keep it 100 for real? Got the bullshit, it is what it is. So can I please just do me? Can I smoke my weed and get high? Start a vibe and let the music ease my mind and not be judged by the skin I wear. Choices that I choose. If you knew the circumstances, then you knew my words were true.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Songbird, First Lady of Geechee Gang, and I'm being interviewed by New Jack City. Hashtag Chuck Support Your Chuck. Artist discussion. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's go.
I'm like any other, like these other girls. Pull up after another, shitting on the world. I'm all about my bag, all I see is green. If you ain't talking about business, it's best if you just leave. I'm with all the smoke, 2023. Young girl said ain't nothing in this world free. You're gonna pay a fee.
What's up? It's your boy again, Knowledge Black and Geechee Gang, and we back with another artist discussion brought to you by New Jack City and Chuck Support the Truck. Now, as an artist, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little biased to this young lady next to me that I'm interviewing, because like I said, Knowledge Black and Geechee Gang, I'm the right-hand man, and this is the first lady of Geechee Gang, the Songbird. Gang. How you doing, Mom? How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Just happy to be here. You interview me. Dang, mommy, you wait.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're going to keep this going
Yes.
and talk about how you not only are an artist, not only have you been a host, but you have your own line of rolling trays and grinders and ashtrays, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
So I have my own business. It's called Beauty and the Beast Trap. Not Beauty and the Beast with the S. It's with a Z because a lot of them want to, be professional. Copyright. Anyway. But
Paperwork is important.
Yeah, paperwork is important to get you. But anyway, it's basically about like all your dreams that basically come true. I based off of ideas that people want to express inside of an ashtray. I made a couple. I did 2 young ladies ashtrays, and she told me that all she told me was the girl favorite color is green. Okay, go off the green, pastel color, add gold flakes, because gold means a little bit of royalty and, a higher power. And, I just made it into something that she's really grateful for. And it took hours, but it took a lot of patience. And, I was very grateful to make, 2 people happy. I made some ashtrays that people don't even use, they just use it to post it. For example, Rainbow. I gave her an ashtray for her birthday, and she just literally says nobody's using it.
Do you ever think that maybe your quality is just so beautiful that nobody wants to use it? Because once you start actioning it, then you're using it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I tell people like you're more than welcome to use it, but if they use it as like something
and
they
since she's
can
throwing
remember.
shots, I asked her to make me a tray and ashtray since she started this business, and I get them yet. We done going through 2 Father's Days, a couple of birthdays, quite a few Christmases, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
No, because somebody don't want to send a picture of what they want and tell me the idea that they want, and that's what it came to.
Speaking of customizing, you just dropped a new single, Boss Lady.
Yes.
Everybody is on it. It's just bumping everywhere. Tell us the inspiration for that and where that whole thing came from.
Ooh, that is a good question. So the reason behind Boss Lady is, it's a new era for me. I came a very long way. I've been in this business since I've been 12 years old by my mom. And it was like hectic. I was always the quiet one. Never like I was always off the scene. Like I will never like you will never see me. I'm always the shy person. But Boss Lady actually like tells people like black women in this business, and as being hostesses and upcoming businesses and fashion designers, we never got that recognition for anything. A lot of guys, don't get me wrong, guys, don't come at me, after this, you know what I'm saying? But no hard feelings, but, we never get that recognition. Like, we never did.
Like behind every good man is
a strong black woman. So, we as strong black women, I want a platform for us to have something that we can stand on and letting them know, like, if you want to come to me business-wise, it's a fee. My body is not the fee. My sexuality is not for free. Nothing is for free. Like, rest in peace, my dog, young dog. Nothing in this world is free. You have to pay your way to get in, but at the same time, you want something that you are based off and what you stand for in this lifetime. So I basically said in Boss Lady, like, this is my time that y'all gonna understand who Songbird is and why Songbird is here for a reason.
And being a mother and having a young son, do you feel that maybe the music that you do is to give him a better outlook on the female perspective, so that when he becomes an adult male, he has a different interpretation of how to present himself as a man, as a black man, to,
Definitely.
who he chooses to be with?
Yeah, definitely, because, you got a lot of stereotypes. They be like, oh yeah, not all such and such women is bad, and you're gonna see some laughter, you're gonna see some pain, you're gonna see some sadness, you're gonna see some anger, depression. Like, my son been through it all since he came out of me. He, not even that, in the womb I already know, like, he could feel my pain, like he could feel everything that I have gone through over this lifetime. And now that he's at the age of 4, he understands and gets what's going on. Like, he'll come in my room every 5 minutes. Mama, you okay? That's all he says. Mama, you all right, mama? You want anything, mama? Like, he knows, like, my son knows. That's all I really have to say. So him listening to my music, he's like, okay, well, I'm learning, but I'm getting, but I'm understanding what my mama is putting in her music. Because Street Runner,
I was about to say,
right.
Speaking of the influence of your music on your son, he featured in your music video for Street Runner with, again, Young Swag,
Shout out to
Young
Dazzle.
Swag,
Street Runner was basically, is like a lot of teenagers, especially young boys, have not been able to make it at the age of either 18 or the age of 21, either due to gun violence, either to abuse under the influence, and it's just based off the impact of, from where you could look at the past from your younger age to now. It's like, dang, like, I really made it this far, and by the grace of God, I'm still here. Because if I'm not, like, without the people that actually showing me love and showing me the support that I need, I will be just like them, either in the grave or in jail. So it's based off of, that type of influence. And me and Young Swag had kind of connect on that. All she told me was, at first, she told me to go in the studio, all right? She just told me to go in the studio and just write a hook. That's it. Next thing you know, I need you on the hook and a verse. And I'm like, okay. And I was, in my type of, mood at that point. So listening to Street Runner and then listening now and seeing how much people really
Resonate with it.
yeah, like really connect with the song. It
Because
definitely
it brings a
started-
tear to my eye every time I hear it. I can sit up here and stunt with you. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful song. It's streaming everywhere. The video is fire. It was shot by Skrilla Keys.
Shout out to him again. It just basically started moving.
It tugs at your heartstrings. Go and then my nephew, yeah, I'm biased. You know, Eli. Shout out Eli. And the video just does awesome. If to all the little songbirds that quiet in the corner,
songbirds, it's the little hummingbirds.
Yeah.
My favorite bird is hummings.
to all the little hummingbirds that may be sitting in a corner somewhere afraid to express that voice and, you know, be the next, because lately as you take it, you're a songbird now. So you're the first songbird. So the next generation, you know, you're inspiring that. What would you tell those little hummingbirds in their journey?
I would say never give up on your dream, because a lot of people will see you as this little tiny flower that will never bloom. But once you find your inner power and your inner peace and actually follow your heart, not your instincts, your blessings will come. There may be a couple of friends that you may lose, and they come because they're seasons. Every friend, every one that you thought was your friend or you thought you love and share, it comes in seasons. So, and even if you want to do music, don't listen to the beat. Always listen to your heart. Your heart is your instrument. Your voice is your instrument. So I would say just hold on to faith and just follow your heart at the end of the day.
I want to say thank you for sitting with me today and seeing you from the beginning when I first met you to now. I've seen the elevation and I'm proud of you, proud to do this interview brought to you by New Jack City and the Chuck supports the Chuck. The artist discussion. It's your boy Knowledge Black, Songbird, and we out.
Damn, Brit, you smoke that shit. Rainbow Vixen. You know I got J. Michael on the beat. Yeah. Michael. Yeah.
You know it.
Screaming fuck love.
Fuck love.
Fuck that shit, y'all.
You know.
Go ahead, Skrilla.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Rainbow Vixen, Queen of Demon Pussy, and I am being interviewed at the Artist Discussion, presented to you by New Jack City. The Chuck supports the Chuck. You already know what we got going on. Juice Gang out.
What's good? It's your boy Knowledge Black with the Artist Discussion brought to you by Chuck supports the Chuck and New Jack City. And I am so humble and so honored to be interviewing this young lady next to me, Miss Rainbow Vixen.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Rainbow.
Yeah. Juice Gang, Honorary Geechee Gang, actress, model, rapper, singer, entrepreneur. The list goes on and on. Tell us some of the things that you got going on in the works, Mom.
Well, I am also a podcast host of Dirty South.
Like I said, the list, it just keeps going. Fellas, do you this is a whole everything. Go ahead, baby.
I also make baskets, all kind of baskets, all year round. Resin gift trays, ashtrays, all that good stuff. Like you said, actress, singer, model.
A renaissance woman. Like you do it all, and you've been doing it flawlessly from what we've seen from start to finish.
Right.
You just dropped a new single, Fuck Love,
Yes.
featuring J. Michael. Shout out J. Michael. Tell us about that, inspiration for that song,
Okay, Fuck Love. Fuck Love is
and that's Fuck with it.
Fuck with a Q.
L-U-V.
Fuck Love is one of my favorite songs, not only because my longtime friend J. Michael is on it, but also because it's a personal song for me. It talks about my relationship that ended abruptly in a terrible way. And it talks about me empowering myself
and moving past that situation. So it's a very powerful song to me, if not anyone else.
And speaking of powerfully titled songs of yours, you also recently dropped a single called Death Wish.
Death Wish also, that is a cover for Heart for Sale by Raw Wave.
Shout out Raw Wave.
That's one of my favorite songs actually. Death Wish came about when I was going through a very hard time. And it's another relationship song talking about a bad relationship and how women should never submit or, allow a man to overpower their mind, basically.
That, being a female artist and a person of color dealing with, as you said, bad relationships, domestic things, how do you feel like your music translates or resonates with other women that may have gone through the same things that you have?
Because it teaches them that you don't have to be weak-minded, you don't have to not stand up for yourself, you're allowed to think for yourself and guide your own path. Like, who wants a man that's going to dictate their every move? Nobody. So yeah, you stand up for yourself, you make your own rules in your life, and you be who you want to be.
Being a model, it's a lot of stigma of how you're supposed to present yourself and how you're supposed to conduct yourself. Do you feel like being an artist and having all these other avenues that affect you as a model, like do you feel like you fit a mold or you've created a lane for yourself?
I feel that I'm still creating that lane for myself. I do feel that you need to make sure that your appearance is presentable and you're presentable to the crowd. Like, you don't want to look all kind of weird going on the stage and performing for people, because what are you putting out? Like, what are you saying? So, I mean, I'm not saying that you got to dress like you got $1 million in your pocket, but at least look presentable. And because the world has this whole stereotype of people and what we're supposed to present ourselves as artists and stuff.
Because you see me, I look good no matter what I wear. Shout out. Question.
Right.
I noticed in a lot of your music, you do a lot of samples. I do quite a few covers. You did Can You Stand the Rain as the cover in Fuck Love. You did Heart for Sale, and you also have a song with myself and Songbird to Tom's Diner, that Dada. How has music influenced you in the process of you becoming you, and did that influence you in everything else that you?
For me, music is a newfound freedom. It allows me to express myself in ways that I can't on a normal basis, I guess. I'm allowed to put words in different type of ways and give people ideas of who I am personally as a person. Like, they may not ever get to meet or talk to me, but listen to my music and you get an idea of some of the things that I've encountered in my life, some of the paths that I had to take and different roads that I had to choose with the help of the good Lord on how to get there.
Won't he do it?
Right.
Won't he do it? To all the little vixens that are coming up,
right,
and that want to express themselves in different outlets, what is something that you want to tell them pertaining to your journey? And
it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. You can express yourself without being negative and without being malicious, I guess, to other people. As long as you're not putting others down and you're always trying to build someone up, then you can go far. Like, just encourage your fellow person to be the best person that they can be and just roll with that.
What are some of your media handles? Like, where can we reach you for all of these things that she got going on?
For my Instagram is Dirty South Baddies Rainbow Vixen. You can find me there. Facebook is Carrera Rainbow Vixen Pair. What else I got?
Spotify.
You can
Apple
find me
Music.
by Rainbow Vixen on all major platforms.
Google me, bitch, and I'm there.
Yeah. Once again, I'm Knowledge Black, Rainbow Vixen. I want to say thank you for having this artist discussion.
Thank you for
Brought-
having me.
Brought to you by New Jack City and the Chuck Support the Chuck.
Right.
We some 843 babies, downtown babies, and I want to say thank you to you guys for tuning in and watching this. You could have been anywhere else in the world, and you decided to be here with us to have this discussion. Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah.
Said I won't never be anyone's N-I-G-G-A. I'm a pharaoh, I'm a king. My birthright is excellence. Hold up, take a breath and they take a step. Hands up, no resistance. Then I end up in handcuffed. Now my black life whole mad up. Who was out before headlines? Faces on the t-shirt. Who was out before hashtags? Adolphus, George, and Walter. For Martin had.